Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunflower Sims, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today we are building a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom industrial style apartment. This is Stonestreet Apartments number 4. I don't have too much of an idea of the sim or sims who live here. I just imagine it's 1 or 2 people. Sorry about that tweeting. My cat has decided that as soon as I'm going to sit down to record, she's going to play with her bird toy, and she won't stop, and I really need to get this recorded. But I think she's stopping now. So I apologize for that tweet. Anyway, I didn't picture too much about the Sims living here other than that they liked this industrial style and that they were really into plants, which I know might sound kind of like counterintuitive because industrial stuff tends to be bad for the environment, or at least in the Sims it is. But yeah, I don't know. I thought for some reason they liked plants as well. So that's what I had planned for this apartment. So here I am working on the kitchen. I use a lot of the industrial loft kit. I know it came out like 6 months ago, but I just bought it. I haven't bought, that's a lie. I just bought several kits recently. I bought Bust the Dust, industrial loft kit, and country kitchen kit. I bought Bloomin' Rooms pretty much right when it came out because I love plants and I needed that kit. But otherwise, don't have a lot of the kits, especially the fashion ones. I'm just not that interested in them. But I've been bored and I wanted some new items to use, some new gameplay in some cases. I'm very glad that Russia is getting the wedding pack. It just sucks that it's not coming out till next week, regardless of Russia. It just even if they were originally going to get it, it would still suck that they pushed it back a week, Anyway, so I've just been craving new gameplay. I've been kind of bored. So, yeah, so I bought some kits. So I at least had some new stuff to build with. Because we haven't gotten a new game pack or anything in 6 months. I mean, we got other things, but kits, but we haven't gotten full packs. So I've talked over the kitchen, but now we're moving on into the dining room. Like I said, I wanted to use a lot of items from this pack because I've been looking for new items to build with and or new gameplay. I decided to do this brick accent wall on the inside of the on one of the interior walls. I know realistically it would be on an exterior wall probably, but whatever. I thought that wall would be the better one because it was a longer wall. Anyway, adding in this light fixture, it is in the game, but when I go, it is in the gallery version, but when I go to take the screenshots, it must be because I'm too close or something, even though I got as far away from it as possible. It shows that it's not there, or it looks like it's not there. It doesn't show up, but it is there, so don't worry. Anyway, I tried to use almost everything from this pack. So if you don't have industrial loft kit, this build is not really going to be for you just because I did use so much of the pack. Anyway, I was initially going to put a desk here, but I ended up changing it out and putting an archway, switching the archway to there because I felt it fit better on that wall there where the desk is. Also, I'm sorry if you hear more noises. I swear my cat doesn't want me to film. She was playing with her bird toy, then she was digging her litter box, and now she's playing with she has I call it her mouse track. It's literally a track and the mouse goes round and round when she hits it. Yeah. Anyway, so here I am moving the desk. It does not stay in there. It goes in the hallway area. I just couldn't find a space that I really wanted to put it in for a little bit. I'm going ahead and using these couches from the industrial loft set. So it is a little bit tight there with the front door, but I think it works. There is room for your Sims to walk. So it should be fine. I'm sorry for all the noises. It's my cat, and I really need to get this voiceover done while this build is fresh in my brain and while I have time to do it. So I am so sorry. Just bear with me with the cat noises. Anyway, I used the same rug I used in the dining room, just in a different swatch. I put in a ceiling fan, and then I put in this pampas grass type thing. I don't know if it's technically pampas grass, but it reminds me of the pampas grass that came with, I think, Dream Home Decorator. Anyway, cluttering up the coffee table, I put in one of the Sims smart speakers, and then I go back to clutter up the kitchen. I initially just wanted to get the layout done I mentioned this in my last builds, and open concept houses, a lot of times I like to get the layout done and just kind of place furniture and then go back in and clutter, just so I can get like a lay of the land, so to speak. Anyway, now I'm cluttering up the kitchen. I use a lot of my typical clutter, but I try not to make it too cluttered, actually. I figured this family or couple or sim or whoever is living here is a little bit more minimalistic and like things neat. I assume they hide a lot of things in the cabinets. But yeah, that is about it for the kitchen, I think. I think now we just move on to finishing up the living room. So I do go ahead and put in this bookshelf. I don't know if I think it's this bookshelf, yes. And the chair from Industrial Loft, although that bookshelf is not from Industrial Loft, I should be clear on that. So there's a little bit of a reading nook tucked away there, and adding some curtains. I was kind of disappointed we didn't get any new curtains, but it is what it is. It's okay. I think the curtains I used worked fine anyway. And now I am moving on to the hallway and the bedrooms. That little hallway is really simple. Really, it's just like the desk. I end up putting some plants in there, but otherwise it's really just the desk and just kind of like a little hallway pass-through area. Oh, here I am cluttering up the bookshelf. I really didn't want to clutter it up because I was feeling lazy and I didn't want to deal with the red shelf. The red shelf isn't that hard to use. I was just being really lazy. But I end up using the red shelf and decorating that way. So that way the bookshelf looks a little bit more full and decorated. If you don't know what the red shelf is, there are tons of tutorials on YouTube. I don't personally have one, but there are like a million. I use it in almost every build. It is technically like a mod or custom content, but you don't leave it in the build, so then your build isn't custom content, if that makes sense. It's just a temporary thing to put items on if you're not familiar with it. Yes, so this is about it for the bookshelf. It took me a little while to place that basket exactly how I wanted it, but I think I got it to look good in the end. I just couldn't get it like so that it wasn't clipping or hanging off or anything like that. And then I'm rearranging this hallway space to include this plant stand because I really wanted to use it because I thought it looked really cool. And I love plants both in The Sims and in real life. And then I'm moving on into the bedroom. So again, I use a lot of Industrial Loft stuff in here. It's pretty simply decorated. I put in a bed, of course, a dresser, some nightstands, and then I create a little ottoman under the one window to the side of the bed. But other than that, this room is pretty simple as well. I go ahead and I do put down some sort of rug. I think this one is from Get Famous, maybe. But I think it like matches the style okay. I liked it. I thought it worked well in here. Putting in that dresser, I put it in at an angle, adding in a mirror and some black curtains. I know the black doesn't quite go with the color scheme, but I wanted to use these curtains, but they didn't really have a color that I thought was going to go better. So I just used those, and then I put in that like little makeshift ottoman, and then moving on to the bathroom. That is about it, and we're going to move on to screenshots. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload. I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys!